Alrighty, so before we dive into the tactics of actually setting all of this stuff up, I want to go ahead and just give this one little disclaimer or the explanation of why Elementor. So we haven't discussed this yet in the course, but there is a ton of competition in the page and theme builder space. You know, there's Divi, there's Thrive, there's Astra, there's Breezy. All these tools, all these funny names are here that are trying to compete with each other to become the best of breed. So why Elementor? Well, it might be because that's just who your friend referred you to, or somebody that you've seen has it, but there's a lot of reasons why we're building this course here and why I recommend Elementor to most people. And here are the reasons why. So first and foremost, Elementor has incredible developer support. They are developing at an incredibly quick pace. They're launching new features that are very groundbreaking almost on a monthly basis. And so if you are a professional and you do this for clients, if you see a pretty awesome feature out there that maybe somebody else has developed or something who's non-WordPress has developed, you can be pretty confident that it's already on Elementor's roadmap and is being actively developed as you speak. And another reason for this is they have great community support as well. They are by far the most popular page builder on the WordPress marketplace. And there's a good reason for that. They have an amazingly smart business model, which we'll talk about as we install it. But they have a free plugin that gives you a lot of functionality for free. And so that brings a massive user base to their platform, and it allows the users to also create their own extensions, their own plugins, their own functionality that sits on top of the foundational rock bed of Elementor. So the community support and the developers support makes this an incredibly useful plugin. And so kind of connecting those together, you've got integrations now. So the community is able to develop their own tools, maybe their own specific elements that they can use to build pages with, and they can integrate directly into the Elementor platform. So you're not going to different interfaces to find the tools you need, and you're not dealing with a ton of short codes as you're working through the process. It all kind of works as you would expect it to. Very nice and neatly and clean as you're building your pages because of the level of integrations that have come in. Another point to make about the word integrations is if there's a new, let's say, email marketing provider or a new tool that's not specifically a page builder, but a new tool inside of the WordPress ecosystem. When it comes time for them to decide what tools they want to integrate with, you better believe that Elementor is going to be at the top of their list or somewhere close to the very top of their list because you go where the people are, right? You're going to spend development dollars, development hours to figure out who should be integrated with, who your tool should work seamlessly with. And when you're looking in the page builder space, which is one of the most foundational pieces of building websites, Elementor is at the top of that list from what I said earlier with their huge user base. So if you want to be able to have a very dynamic website and you're planning on using maybe a forum or an e-commerce side with WooCommerce or something like that, you're going to probably want to lean towards Elementor as your page builder because you can bet your bottom dollar that it's going to integrate with all the other tools in your marketing stack. Okay. And then finally, price. It is, I would say, not the cheapest page builder, but the price per value is hard to beat. So it's $49 per year for a single website, and you get a pretty decent discount if you refresh that license year over year. So you're out $50 a year, let's say. That's not that big of a deal for the amount of functionality you can get. You can build a full business with nothing more than that $50 investment. And the reason why it's a great deal is because of just the overall functionality. As we're going to talk about in this course, with Elementor alone, you'll be able to build your header, your footer, your sidebar, all the page content, and you can build even your blog posts with Elementor. It's not what I'm going to recommend you do. I'm going to show you my specific workflow that I think works amazingly well for efficiency as well as overall design, but you'll be able to integrate your blog posts with Elementor very, very nicely. Now, if you're also interested in some of the other page builders that I've mentioned, please leave a comment in the course below. I'd be curious what you're also considering if you're in the position of bouncing the different tools off of each other and deciding which is right for you. I would love to give you my feedback. I think I'm something of a philosopher on the matter because it's just what I like to do. And so I'm happy to engage in that conversation. But for this course, we are going to go deep into Elementor and you'll be a master by the end of it. Okay. In the next lesson, we're going to talk about the specific tools of the trade, the minimum number of tools we're going to put into this website to give us the functionality that we need. Okay. I'll see you there.